after I left here and, you know, started going to high school, those were confusing years. What I would say the lost years, where I was confused. I really had an identity crisis. You know, am I Anishinaabe? I'm thinking white, but I'm not white. My body is still brown. And going into a high school in Sioux Lookout in the mainstream, I didn't fit into the mainstream school, and at that time I'm still feeling confusion in terms of my own identity. It was difficult. It was a really difficult time in my life. Again, being confused of what was driven into me at the residential school here, and so. Again, after leaving the residential school and many years later, starting a process of being deprogrammed, you know, to start thinking about my own people in a good way, being inspired by certain Aboriginal leaders, you know. I think of people like George Manuel, the first president of what is now called the AFN, and people like Harold Cardinal and like that, who I would listen to and then really get a sense of who I was and how mixed up I was after the residential school. And so there was a process where I went through what I would call the deprogramming, you know, and I'll tell you now, all that thinking of being confused culturally and having an identity crisis, that's all gone now. I know who I am, and I'm damn proud of who I am now. And you know, that's what I want to pass on to my children and grandchildren.